Hi, my name is Sally Smith. I'm currently studying exercise, physical activity and health at the University of Salford. This video forms part of an assessment on the module Practitioner Skill Development. The aim of this presentation is to outline a role I wish to pursue as a career and then compare my own personal qualities and skills against what is required of that role to produce a self-development action plan. First off, I'll go into detail about what is required to become successful at this role. Following this, I'll highlight any areas which could be developed. The role that I have chosen is a teacher of physical education. I have spent a considerable amount of time researching what it takes to become successful at this role and feel that I understand this role well enough now to create a personal development action plan. The way that I have done this development plan is through looking at a series of tests, each test gives me some information about different aspects of my personality. So the first test that I looked at was the Honey and Mumford Learning Styles test, whereby I found that my personal style was that of an activist. A positive of this is that these people are said to learn through a hands-on approach, which is great for this role. However, they tend to act first before considering the consequences. Teachers are often required to have a large amount of responsibility, so this would obviously be an area for development. My other learning style was predominantly kinesthetic. Similar to the style of an activist, this role is said to prefer learning through a hands-on approach. These people are more likely to lead healthy lifestyles, they're more likely to enjoy getting involved with different sports such as athletics and dance. However, the negative side to this trait is these people often have a short attention span and are unable to sit still for long periods of time. This role requires a large amount of patience working with children, so that's obviously another area that I'd need to work on developing. Next, I looked at my team role by using Belbin's team inventory test. It turned out that I was a plant. These are said to be the ideas people. They're always coming up with original ideas, which is needed in this role to keep students interested within lessons. Plants can often switch off their creativity if they're not flattered, which I think is something that I could work on by building my confidence through various work experience. My leadership style turned out to be autocratic or authoritarian. They are usually responsible and skilled at their profession, which is obviously a really positive thing within this role, as teachers have to have a large amount of responsibility working with young people. Downfalls, however, these individuals could be portrayed as bossy or controlling if this trait is abused. However, I don't think it's something that would affect me too much within this role. Following this, the intelligence test, which turned out to be interpersonal. These individuals find it very easily to communicate with others, which I would assume is one of the most necessary skills needed within this role. In relation to the intelligence test, my emotional intelligence test came out as high. This is good as I'd need to have a good understanding of the behaviour of pupils in the class and have a natural instinct of how to deal with certain situations. My personality, according to the iSync test, is extrovert. Usual characteristics of this trait are that they are said to be active, outgoing and social. They are said to enjoy meeting new people and enjoy and feel very, very comfortable in social situations. Downfalls of this are that they are said to be led by impulse, which is or could be portrayed as a negative thing, as when working with children an irresponsible attitude is not a good attitude to have. I've also taken an in-depth look of what I will need to do to become a PE teacher. So I will first have to achieve a number of qualifications. Firstly, I need to complete an undergraduate degree in physical activity, or one closely linked to this. So I'm currently studying exercise, physical activity and health at the University of Salford, so I'd obviously have to complete this degree. Next, I'd have to attain a teaching certificate, for example a PGCE. I would also have to have some experience working with children, so I've just been accepted onto the Camp America programme 2013, so over summer I'll be able to acquire this vital experience. I feel, however, I could get some more experience, perhaps through volunteering at a friend's football club. I'd also need to have personal assets such as commitment, enthusiasm and motivation while working with young people. To gain the teacher qualification, I would ideally like to attain a 2-1 in my degree. I would then need to enrol myself onto a PGCE course through www.gccr.ac.uk. Other options could be apply for a PGCE course through I found one at Leeds Metropolitan University. I've also looked into the detail of the costs and about how I'd fund myself through loans and various grants. I'd apply for this within my 3rd year of study at university. To achieve this, I would need to prove that I have skills working with children, so I'd like to attain as much work experience as possible, ideally. I'd like to attain a placement working within a school environment to get a better idea of the curriculum and what it's like working with children. This would be a brilliant way to highlight my interpersonal skills, so I'd be able to go on and achieve the role. Finally, I'd also need to develop my sports qualifications. Although I currently participate in a large amount of sports such as football, rugby, kickboxing and various other sports, it'd be good to have a coaching qualification to back this up. So I found that by visiting www.coachinggreatermanchester.co.uk and registering, I'd be able to achieve some level 1 qualifications. This will amount to helping me achieve my goal of becoming a PE teacher. So I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I will be reviewing this in my 3rd year of study to make a comparison of where I am at that time in terms of achieving my goal. So thank you.